Hello, everyone, and welcome to this platform, Women for Women. And we bring you with like a promise, another successful woman who has a struggle in her background. She did not complete her. She completed her education after her marriage and after her child was born, which is very rare. And she is now a successful manager in an MNC. Let's talk to ReemaAggarwal. Welcome, Reema.
Thank you, Dipti. Hello, and thanks for giving me this opportunity to share my story. I hope this inspires a few other women.
Thank you for your
Thanks.
time, Rima, for all that. Thank you for being here. And first of all, I would like to ask you why you did not complete your education before your marriage.
Okay, so I was born and brought up in a traditional Marwari family in a small town, Dhanbad, in Bihar. And the most important thing for my family, and it was a joint family where most of the decisions are taken by the elders in the family. And the most important criteria was just to get the girls educated just enough so that they can find a good match, a good family for them for marriage. So education for girls was not very important, I would say. So till 12th, we studied. There were good school in Dhanbad, but when it came to pursuing education beyond that, it was a struggle. But uh, my father was educated himself, and to a big extent, he supported. He managed to convince the elders in the family for us to get educated till graduation. But beyond that, it was out of question. So you're a graduate, 20-year-old. Now it's time to get married.
And you
So,
got married.
and
And
I got married.
like I know you had a child within the first year of your marriage. And then,
Yeah, that's right.
you completed your education after marriage. So what was it like? How come, for us, like if you're married, you have a child, your life is all your family. Then how come there is a change? Different life you have.
Yeah, you're right. So when I got engaged, fortunately, my husband was very supportive, and very for him, education and for women to be independent was very important. So we had a discussion. He asked me whether I would like to. I had shared with him that I always wanted to study further, but not allowed. So he said, if you want, you can continue your education a little after marriage also. So I was like extremely happy. Why not? I always wanted to study further. So we had a plan. I wanted to pursue B.Ed. For some reasons that couldn't happen, and but still I wanted to pursue my education after marriage. uh, Things became a little shaky when within 3 months I realized that I was pregnant. And then it was like, it's going to be difficult. But it was my husband and my mother in law who were very, very supportive. And they were like, yeah, so what? So you can continue your education. So throughout the period of my pregnancy, I prepared for the entrance exam. Fortunately, I cleared it, and then I took an admission in National Institute of Fashion Technology, New Delhi, which was a 2 years program, and then I completed it. So you can say that my story is a lot about a woman supporting another woman, and for me, it was my mother-in-law.
All right. So, how was it like you're leaving your child behind and going to institute and then taking up a job? So, what actually pushed you out? What actually made you go out of the house and do it, leaving your child behind? What was it inside you?
Yeah, not easy, not at all easy, Deepthi. So yeah, even like immediately after my delivery, like after like a week or 10 days, I was back to my studies because I had to appear for an entrance exam within, I guess, 1.5 months. And then when I started going to college, my son was 7 months old. So yeah, it was difficult. Was a lot of times I was like torn between the two sides, whether to continue my studies, or there was always that feeling that I'm missing out on his childhood when he was taking his first steps or speaking his first words. I was not there. But again, it was like the constant support and encouragement from my husband and my mother-in-law, and his his guidance that it is important for you and for our child that you are independent, you are educated, will be able to do so much more for him. It will be so much more easier for you to connect with him, especially when he grows up. Initial few years definitely going to be not easy, but there'll be a time when uh, you'll realize that it's all worth it, and trust me, it was worth it. My education, my job, all the travels, all the exposures has definitely helped me in connecting with him a lot better, and he is so proud of what I did and what I've been able to
Wow,
achieve.
wow. That's like that gives you the credit. And what message do you have for those women who are married and have children and think that's, this is their life and they don't follow their dreams anymore?
I would say that, okay, different things work for different people. So they have to take their own decision. Everybody has to take their own decision and do what uh, they really want, what their heart is telling them. It's okay to take a break when you have a child. It's okay, equally okay to continue. So nobody should be pushed into taking a decision because they got married or they have a kid. So, but yes, if you get an opportunity, if you really want to do something, go for it. It's never too late to start. Just because you're married or your husband is doing very well or you are married in a very good family, you get comfortable and not go for it, it's is not good. So yeah, there will be difficulties, there will be challenges. I would say I was a little fortunate to get a supportive family, but even if it's not like that, just go for it, uh, pursue what you want to do, it's worth it.
Certainly, I can see it in you, Rima, and the credit when you said that your son is also proud of it. And of course, even when your family was pushing you, the decision was yours. It was always your decision whether you want to pursue or not. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I always wanted to study. Like before marriage, I was like the rebellious child, always questioning, always always I always wanted to work, and I was like very firm that even if it's for like a week in my life, I'm definitely going to work.
And now you're
So,
working round the clock. I mean,
and now I'm
off the
working
weekends,
round
of
the
course.
clock.
Apart from the weekends, of course.
Yeah, and for me, it's been such a huge change. Like before marriage, like from our house to the market, it was like less than 500 meters, and we were not allowed to go to the market alone without my brother accompanying, or father or mother or somebody accompanying. And now, like, I've traveled so much, so many countries, so many places within the country, all alone. So it's been
Yeah,
quite a
from 500 meters to 500 miles apart. Wow.
yeah, and my mom and my father and the elders, like my aunt and uncles, now like they're all very proud of it. They talk about me to others in the family, in the society, so proudly, and that makes me happy.
Wow. Thanks. So you set an example for them and of course for us also. And I hope
Thank you.
this inspiration from you reaches the minds which actually need them the most. Thank you, Rima. Thank you for your time.
Hope so, Deepthi. Thank you.